It is true that Pokemon aren't made equal. Same goes for Mega Evolutions. So we will be fixing some of those who fail in the competitive scene. You won't see me buffing Megas like Mega Mobile and Mega Gengar as they are already good. Instead, we will be picking niche ones. Without further ado, let's begin with the video. We'll start with Mega Garchomp. This mon isn't bad, however it's overshadowed by its non-Mega counterpart. 90% of the time there is no reason for using Mega Chomp over a normal Chomp. Although Mega Chomp hits hard, but you can just slap a life orb on your Garchomp instead to hit even harder. Well, Mega Chomp does have better bulk, but the -10 speed on Mega Evolving hurts it a lot. It went from outspeeding Metamons like Tapu Lele, Kyurem and Mega Charizard to getting outsped by them. No amount of extra bulk can make up for this, so we will fix it by bringing it back to its original 102 base speed and deducting the special attack down to 110. I can give it more buffs like a better stat spread and a new ability, but we are trying to make it competitively better and not broken. Next up, we have Mega Gallade. People were pretty much confused as to why they gave it Inner Focus instead of an ability that could rival Mega Gardevo's Pixelate. I can understand that Inner Focus is better in doubles than in singles, but we all know Mega Gallade wasn't seen much in VGC back in the days. If we talk about Smogmon singles, it gets overshadowed by Mega Medicham, who has the same typing but hits much harder thanks to pure power doubling its attack. You might argue Mega Gallade to be a sweeper and Medicham to be a wall breaker, but the former even fails in that field. See for instance Mega Gallade after a Swords Dance 2H KOs a max defense Corviknight, while Mega Medicham does the same but it doesn't need to waste a turn for setting it up, making Mega Medicham a superior pick. Gallade being faster doesn't make up for all its cons. So, we fix this by giving it the same ability as non-Mega Gallade, aka Sharpness. It's an ability introduced in Generation 9 which raises the power of slicing moves by 50%. Sacred Sword becomes a stronger close combat without the defense loss, while basically getting a stab boost on various coverage options like Leaf Blade and Night Slash. Psycho Cut hits harder than Earthquake now. I am pretty confident that Game Freak might give this ability to Mega Gallade in Pokemon Legends ZA. This would give AVM valid reasons to use this mon over Mega Medicham. Now, let's discuss how we will buff Mega Ampharos. It has amazing dual typing of Electric and Dragon, which offers it plethora of resistances. It has amazing bulk and enormous special attack, but that low speed does hurt it a bit. You can try to fit it on Trick Room Team, but then again there are much better options. Mega Ampharos is in a weird position where it wants to fill many roles but fails miserably. Let's compare it with a better Electric/Dragon mon, that is Raging Bolt. It might look like Ampharos has better defenses, but don't let the numbers fool you. Raging Bolt having a lot more HP makes it as bulkier as Mega Ampharos, if not more. They're pretty much at a stalemate over here. Bolt takes over the speed department while Ampharos takes the cake in special attack. Since Raging Bolt can hold real items like Life Orb and Choice Specs backed by Photosynthesis to further boost its offense, we can conclude Mega Ampharos to be worse in every aspect, so our motive here is to make it a budget Raging Bolt. It isn't as bad as it sounds. We will buff Mega Ampharos by giving it the move Thunderclap, Bolt's signature move. It's basically an electric special version of Sucker Punch. This move is the reason as to why Raging Bolt is so good. With this move, Mega Ampharos can have a chance in UU for sure. While we are at it, we can give it Nasty Plot too in order to differentiate it from Raging Bolt. Tail Glow is also an option, but let's not just get too far. Our fourth pick is Mega Abomasnow, arguably the worst Mega Evolution of all time. Looking at the stat, it has pretty good bulk, On the other hand, it has the single most worst defensive typing in existence, so the bulk is of not much use as it's weak to nearly everything. The low speed suggests it should be a trick room wall breaker, but the 132 base stat on offenses isn't something to be proud of. In fact, making already such trash mons mixed attacker should be a crime. I can't think of a better ability than it already has, so no need to change that. The only way I can fix it is to make its hit super hard. We are gonna ditch the mixed attacker shtick and make it a dedicated special attacker. We'll take some of the points from its attack stat and put them into the special attack so that it reaches base 200 special attack. That's even more than Mega Mewtwo Y. Trust me, it's not gonna be broken at all, especially in singles, and if it's too much for VGC due to Trick Room being much more common in there, we can bring it down to 180. I hope this buff is enough to make this poor mon viable. Let's talk about Mega Pidgeot now. I was very hyped when I first learned that Pidgeot was gonna get a Mega. However, all that went to dust when I used it for myself. It's a budget tornadoes terrain with accurate hurricanes. It has no nasty plot, no utility options, can't hold real items, plus Regenerator is a superior ability. There's near to no reason for using it over tornadoes, but we can fix it with few tweaks. Firstly, giving it Boom Burst, a 140 base power stab move, would do wonders for it. To tackle steel and rock types, it can have Focus Blast, which gets complemented by No Guard such that it never misses. I suggest it to be given Nasty Plot to turn it into a lethal sweeper. Mega Sceptile is our very last pick. This mon got shafted real bad. The other Gen 3 starters got great abilities like Speed Boost and Swift Swim. This poor guy got slapped with Lightning Rod. This ability doesn't really suit well on a Mega Pokemon. No worries, we can fix it without a sweat. I want to make it mostly a physical attacker, so let's swap its offensive stats. Now it has 145 attack and 110 special attack. Coupled with Sword Stance, it packs a punch. I have two abilities for it. First one is Sharpness, which takes Leaf Blade to the extreme. We can then widen up its arsenal with Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, etc. for coverage options. The second ability we can go with is Technician. This ability boosts the power of moves which are 60 base power or less. This gives a huge boost to the moves like Bullet Seed and Scale Shot, making them hit even harder than we create. Which of these abilities do you think fits Sceptile more? We're done with this video. I want you guys to share your opinion on the buffs I gave to these mons and comment down how you'll buff the other bad Megas. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos. See ya soon!